All right, so now sharing the screen. Yes, so now as we have downloaded this picture from feedpic.com, okay, and this file is there. It's a very good file. EPS files are very heavy files, all right. You can work on any images. Those who want to work on my picture, then you can take the same picture. I'm going to work on this picture, all right. So first, in the file, okay, I'm starting the file now, okay. So go to File, New, and for the digital illustrations, we are always going to take 10 by 10 inch file. You can take 15 by 15 inches also, but I don't want to increase the file size more. So I'm going with 10 by 10 inches, okay? Then it should be 300 resolution. Okay, this is very important in Photoshop. And click on Create. So we got a new file, which is 10 by 10 inches ka file. All right. Now, I want this file there, okay? So how to do it, just concentrate, okay? You need to take rectangle marquee tool, all right? Click and drag it like this. I just want to include only this much portion, okay? See this. And we don't want this, so we can erase that later on also, not a problem. So right now, I just wanted only this much particular part. So it is a selection, okay? Control C copy karna hai, and then go to this tab and paste it here, okay? And whatever is the part which is coming here, just 1 second, guys. We want to erase that, okay? So first do this much, everybody. Everybody do this much. Take a new file, 10 by 10 inches file with 300 resolution, okay? फिर वहां पे सिलेक्शन करना है, कॉपी करना है, पेस्ट करना है ये फाइल में. Do this much. Let me know once you have done till here. Done? Arun Kumar done, Vikas done. Come on, what about others? Done, Anisha done. Okay, so now what you need to do is use eraser tool. We don't want this. There is some portion which is coming. If for you, if it is not coming, then it's okay. Okay, for people whom there is some kind of noise or some kind of lines which is appearing there, then you can erase it with the eraser tool. So here we have eraser tool. Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth row. Okay, and you can just click and erase this portion. Okay, we are on this layer and we are erasing. Here the layers are very important. If you see this, it's very important. So you can on and off the visibility of the layer to check we are working on which layer. So we need to work on the sketch layer. This is the sketch. Okay, we can rename this as a sketch layer. Okay, and now after erasing, just make it a little bigger in size so that it fits into our page. Okay, so how to make it big? Control T. Okay, transform. All right, and now just scale it from any of the corners side. Make it big like this. Make it big, and so in such a way that it fits the canvas. All right, and press enter. Everybody do this much. Everybody do this much. So we should have two layers. One is the background layer, one is the sketch layer. And on the sketch layer, you are increasing the size of this. Okay. ठीक है, all right, done. प्रतिमा डन, अरुण कुमार डन, हो गया इतना? Okay, Vikas also done. What about Karuna, Anisha? You all have done? Those who were doing it? Asma? हो गया इतना? Shabnam, Sonia, Sunita, Sanjana, are you all doing it? Neenal, Jyoti? Sunita, wait. Okay, all right. Okay, so now guys, everybody concentrate. Okay, the next part is we are going to create some more layers. Okay, we are going to give different coloring for the skin part. We are going to give different color for the dress, for the shoes, for the hair. Okay, all this particular part we are going to give different color. So we need to create separate layers for that. Okay, so how to create separate layers? You just need to click on the plus icon. Okay, if you see the layers panel at the bottom side, there is a plus icon here. Click on the plus icon and keep creating the new layers. Okay, so here one layer is created. I'm giving a name that this is going to be a dress. Okay, again create a new layer, and this layer is going to be for the belt. Okay, create a new layer. This layer is going to be skin. Okay, take a new layer. This layer is going to be for the hair. Okay, and there will be one more layer which is going to be for the shoes. Okay, the shoes have come, belt has come, skin has come, hair has come. Okay, and even the shoes have come, right? So we have blank layers now, and the sketch layer should be on the top. Okay, keep it on the top. Move this layer on the top. Okay, everybody do this much. Look at my layers panel. Your layers panel should be like this. Why sketch layer should be on the top? Because we just want to keep the outlines on the top layer. That's why. Okay. All right, guys. Sketch layer should always be on the top. Do this much, everybody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be 7 layers in all total. Done? Arun, very good. Vikas, done? Now, those who are doing this assignment, guys, I'm going to keep one challenge. Okay? Would you like to work on the challenge now? Would you like to accept the challenge? Should I make it more exciting? Yeah? Should I make it more exciting? Okay? So we will keep one challenge here. The person who is going to post this assignment on the WhatsApp group first, that person is going to be the lucky student bonus challenge offer. Okay, and that person is going to get one surprise gift which I have never given before. Okay, not even in 3-hour Adobe Illustrator for Fashion workshop also. So that surprise bonus is something different. So I want you to participate in this and concentrate on what we are learning. And I want you to complete this and post it like this, okay? This you will be posting it, whatever you are doing it, that you will be posting it. But everybody has to post it like this, okay? Like this work I want. Everybody is going to post it like this on their Insta page. I want you to post it step by step like this. Okay? Everybody. Okay? And the person who posted first on the WhatsApp group, not this one, just whatever we are doing it right away. The first illustration, the completed illustration, like this portion, what we will be doing it now, that only you have to post it on the WhatsApp. This post is different. This post is for everybody, that everybody has to do it, okay, and post it on the Instagram. Okay, so now coming back to Photoshop, we have this, right? Okay, we have this now. So everybody done till here? Only Arun Kumar has done and Vikas has done. What about others? How to select sketches? Sunita, I just did one rectangle selection with this rectangle marquee tool. Drag one rectangle selection, copy it and paste it here. Okay, you can watch the video later on, those who have just joined it right away. Okay, so now everybody concentrate. This is very important step. Okay, coming to the skin part now. Okay, I'm starting from the extreme beneath part. Okay, so the extreme beneath part is the skin part. All right, so let's select skin and I'm going to go with my swatch panel here. Okay, here we have swatches, and inside the swatches, there are so many colors here. See this? There are swatches and there are so many colors. I'm going to go with the pastel colors or maybe the pale colors. I can take any colors from here, which I feel like these are the colors which I can select. Okay, so I'm going to go with this color, this one for the skin color. All right. And see this, when I clicked on this, that color has come on the foreground color. That means the color is selected. All right. Now use paint bucket tool. Here we have paint bucket tool. See this? Click and hold. You can see gradient tool, and below the gradient tool, there is a paint bucket tool. Okay. In this paint bucket tool, you have to be on the skin layer, okay, and then select all layers option. All right, and contagious option is on. Okay, so let's click on this portion. See this? So when I clicked on this, everybody look at this. When I clicked on this, it has filled color, but it is filling the color on this area also. Okay, and I can see the white color part also. That is because of, see this, it has filled color on the complete area. Okay, but I can see this white color which I want to hide it. All right, so how to hide this white color? I just want to show only the black outline. I want to hide everything which is in white color. So there is an option called as, go to the sketch layer. In the normal, just keep it multiply. See this? So when you keep multiply option, all the white color will get disappear. See this? All the white color will get disappear. Okay, when you keep it as a multiply option. Okay, I'll just do undo first. Okay, keep this into multiply. Okay, and then go to the skin color, skin layer, and look at this. if I start filling the color here, it is filling in the complete thing. Okay, it should fill only in this particular part, no? But why it is filling complete thing? That is because of there are some gaps here. Okay, there are some gaps here which I don't want. So we need to close those gaps now. How to close those gaps? Just go to the select layer, the sketch layer, use the brush tool, select brush. Okay, and then just select the black color brush. Here we have to select black color. Okay, increase the size of the brush a little bit, like just how to increase it. You can just go to this and make it to, see now you can see the size of the brush that is in circle, which is, you can see the circle size. That is the size of the brush. We need to take the size which is similar to this particular stroke. Okay, so let me decrease the size from here, make it to 6 or 7. And I'm trying to close the gaps from here. See this? Yeah, I'm just closing the gaps which I don't want. Here it is closed, here it is closed. Just see the outer line where the outlines are not closed. Okay. This you have to do it on the sketch layer. Okay, wherever there are gaps, just fill up those gaps first before filling the color. This is the first step, closing the gaps. Okay, just look at this wherever there is. How to zoom the screen? Press Control plus, Control plus, Control plus, Control plus. Control minus is to zoom out. So just press Control plus and just check wherever there are gaps, close it. Okay, so just go around the complete object. Here you can slightly decrease the size of the brush so that it matches with the other line and close the gaps. Okay, everybody do this. Just you need to do this completely. Okay, wherever there are gaps, you have to close these gaps. Otherwise, the colors will not fill. Okay, this you have to check it for each and every part. Like if we are filling color for the skin color should not go on the dress. That's why we are closing this. Okay, so if we are going to fill color for the dress color should not go on the skin. That is why we are closing all those gaps. So just see, the dress is closed, the skin is closed. Okay, so if I give color here, okay, the skin color should not go out. Okay, so close the gaps. And if I give color on the hair, see this is empty area. Okay, so it's a free area. So color will go out when I fill color, isn't it? If I fill brown color, it's going to take it out. So we need to close those gaps. So after the sketch, we are going to close the gaps. Okay, that is the second step. Just see only for the outer. We do not need to care about the inside portion. Okay, we do not need to care about the inside portion. Just see the outer part of the hair. Okay, outer part of the hair and the inner part of the hair. We need to concentrate on that, just that. Because if we fill color on the skin, see here, this is the hair portion, but this is the inner side of the hair, inner border of the hair. So you need to see the outer border of the hair and inner border of the hair. Same way for the skin, you have to see the outer portion of the skin and inner portion of the skin. Okay, so this skin is the outer portion, inner portion is this one. Okay, just see that. Now this is the outer portion of the dress. So yes, looking at this, and this is the inner portion of the dress. Okay, so we need to see both the things. Or inside lines are these one, we need not need to care about that. Okay, inside lines, we need not need to care about. Okay, done. I think I have done with this. This hand is open. This dress is slightly open. I think dress is done. Shoes are also done. And I am left up with the belt now. Let me look at the belt, because for the belt, I'm going to give black color or brown color maybe. So see this? This is open. So this color, if I fill brown color, it's going to go out. I don't want that. Okay, so close the gaps. Even this is a part of the belt. Okay. Now look at this particular hand. I want to close this. Yes. I hope everything is okay now. The color should not spread out. I think I have done it. But even if it's something is missing, if we forgot to do something, it's not a problem. We can do that later also. Okay. So everybody do this. Do till here. Close all the gaps wherever it is possible. Okay, all this you're doing it on the sketch layer. Okay, and keep the layer as multiply. Done, everybody? Who has done? How to multiply? Select the layer. Okay, and click on this normal. यहाँ पे देखो normal है. Normal पे click कीजिए and select multiply. Okay. Multiply से क्या होगा ना? I'll just show you. See this. Look at my screen. If the background color, if I'm changing the background color to red, see this? This is background color. And if your sketch color is in normal, ये ऐसे दिखेगा. This is the background color and the sketch is normal. Okay. Sketch को multiply करने से क्या होगा? Wherever there is white color, that white color will get transparent. So there is no white color, only the outline is seen. That is multiply. Okay, remember that. Okay, here I'm just going to change the color back to white color. The background is white color. Done, everybody? हो गया सबका? Okay, now everybody look at the screen. This is very important step. Okay, विकास क्या क्वेश्चन है आपका? पूछ सकते हैं मुझे. Okay, we'll keep the question and answer round later on. Okay, अभी आप concentrate कीजिए क्या करना है. Okay, swatch का option आप यहाँ से भी कर सकते हैं pick up. If you are not getting swatch, window में जाके swatch panel. Okay, here we have swatches. Okay, window में जाके नीचे जाओ ऐसे S में देखो swatches. And you got the swatch panel. You can select whatever the color you want. Okay. All right. But if you are not liking the colors from there, आप यहाँ से भी कर सकते हैं. Click on this. You will get this palette. You can pick up whatever the shade you want from here. Okay. यहाँ से आप कोई भी shade भी pick up कर सकते हैं. Say I want this particular color for the skin. So I am picking up the color. Okay. ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं. Okay. All right. Now, come back to the skin layer now. Click on the skin. Okay. And ये color को मुझे save करना है in the swatches. Okay, first. So go to your swatch panel. जो मैंने color यहाँ से pick up किया, ये मुझे color save करना है. Okay, how to save it? Click on the plus icon. Say okay. See, ये color यहाँ पे save हो गया है. यहाँ पे save हुआ है. See this? You can see the blue color line. So that color has been saved here. Okay, because I want to use the skin color again and again. That's why I've saved the color. Okay, so अब इसको कैसे fill करें? You need to go to your layers panel now. Okay, here I have my layers panel. I'm on the skin layer. Use the paint bucket tool. Okay, आपको click करना है leg पे. See this? अभी बाहर स्प्रेड नहीं हो रहा है बिकॉज वी हैव क्लोज्ड ऑल द गैप्स। मुझे यहाँ पे भी फिल करना है। अभी देखो यहाँ पे फिल कर रही हूँ तो ये बाहर स्प्रेड हुआ है, बट वाई? बिकॉज यहाँ पे देखो क्लोज नहीं है। ओके, सो आई नीड टू गो बैक, आई नीड टू यूज दैट ब्लैक आउटलाइन एंड मुझे यहाँ पे क्लोज करना होगा। लेकिन कहाँ पे क्लोज कर रही हूँ मैं? स्केच लेयर पे। ओके, ये हमें ध्यान देना है, ये हमें क्लोज करना है यहाँ से। ठीक है, नाउ इट इज क्लोज्ड, so I can go back. I can use my swatch panel to pick up the color, या आई ड्रॉपर टूल से भी मैं पिकअप कर सकती हूँ। तो वहां पे मेरे को कलर आ गया है। ओके, so use this paint bucket tool and fill up the color. Okay, use this paint bucket tool and fill up the color. Oh, I'm just doing undo. I want to do it on the skin layer. Don't do it on the sketch. Okay, do it on the skin layer, skin layer, skin layer, everything on the skin layer. Okay, ओके, यहाँ पे मुझे सिर्फ इसी के बीच में कलर फिल करना है। सो गैप्स आ रहे हैं। ओके, मुझे नहीं चाहिए, ये ऐसा चाहिए मुझे यहाँ पे। ओके, सो आई नीड टू क्लोज दिस गैप, तो ही कर पाऊंगी मैं। ओके, तो मैं बाद में कलर फिल करती हूँ वहां पे। आई डोंट वॉन्ट हियर, आई वॉन्ट स्किन कलर हियर, हियर, हियर। जहां पे मुझे चाहिए वहां पे हम क्लिक कर रहे हैं। ओके, यहाँ पे भी स्किन है। आई थिंक दिस ऑल्सो, यस, I think I have done with the skin part now. All right. अभी मैं जो बचा है मैं वो कर लेती हूँ। I want this to be closed, so I'm using my brush tool again, black brush, and यहाँ पे मैं close करती हूँ। Okay, this closing I need to do it on the sketch layer. Okay, do it on the sketch layer. ये हमें नहीं बोलना है कि कौन से layer पे क्या करना है। Okay, so that you need to do it on the sketch. Then I can come back to the skin layer. Use the paint bucket tool, use eyedropper tool first to pick up the shade, use paint bucket tool and fill up the color. Okay, ये आ गया कलर इसके अंदर। Everybody do the coloring for the skin. Skin का coloring कर लो। Same way आपको ड्रेस का coloring भी करना है ड्रेस के लेयर पे। Everybody do this. Skin coloring कर लेना। Similarly, go to the dress layer. आपको ड्रेस के लेयर पे जाना है। Choose whatever the shade you want. I want red color. Okay, going with the red. I'm on the dress color and मैं dress के में color fill कर रही हूँ। Okay, using the paint bucket tool. जहां पे भी मुझे fill up करना है वहां पे मैं paint bucket tool से fill up कर रही हूँ। Okay, I have closed all the gaps, so I don't care now. आप brush tool से भी कर सकते हैं। Use brush tool. ब्रश का साइज थोड़ा सा बड़ा कर सकते हो अगर पेंट टूल से नहीं ठीक से हो रहा है तो। सीधे ये छोटे छोटे गैप्स में ठीक से नहीं होता है तो आप ब्रश से भी कर सकते हैं। ओके, ये ऐसे ब्रश से भी कर सकते हैं। ओके, पेंट बकेट टूल आप बड़े बड़े गैप्स में फिल अप कर देना। छोटे छोटे जो ये लाइंस के यहाँ पे है, यू कैन डू इट विद द ब्रश। गैप्स क्लोज करो विकास, आपका पूरे लेयर पे फिल हो रहा है तो गैप्स क्लोज कीजिए। ओके, गैप्स क्लोज नहीं रहेंगे तो पूरा फिल हो जाएगा। See this? अभी आप थोड़ी देर के लिए ये वाला जो स्केच का लेयर है इसको ऑफ कीजिए। See this? ऑफ कीजिए उसको, इनविजिबल। सो यू कैन सी कहाँ पे कलर फिल नहीं हुआ है। ओके, तो वहां पे आप कलर फिल कर सकते हैं विद द ब्रश। ओके, दिस इज द ब्रश टूल। आप यहाँ पे कलर फिल कर लो। यहाँ पे कलर फिल नहीं हुआ है, दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ आउटलाइन लेयर वाज ऑन द टॉप, नो, इसलिए। तो आपको ये एम्प्टी गैप्स फिल अप करनी है। ओके, इफ इट इज नॉट फिलिंग अप प्रॉपर। ओके, आप थोड़ा सा ब्रश का साइज बड़ा भी करके यू कैन फिल अप द कलर। ओके, वी कैन कीप द लेयर ऑन लेटर ऑन ऐसे। ओके, एटलीस्ट हम क्या कर रहे हैं, द बेसिक जो ठीक से कलर फिल नहीं हो रहा है दैट वी आर डूइंग इट। But you have to be very careful choosing the layers, on which layer you are working on, okay? I'm working on my dress layer now. Pratima, I just said, keep the sketch layer off, okay? Keep it off, okay? Keep it off, sketch layer. And just work on the dress layer. Why we are keeping this off? So that you can see the white lines, okay? And you can fill up the colors. White lines पे आपको dress का color fill up करना है, okay? I can fill up here also because this is the complete dress only. No, outline can be seen when we keep the outline layer option on. This is the complete dress. Okay, see this? It's already there. The outline is there. Okay, similarly, we can do for the skin also. Okay, so just take the skin color again with the eye dropper tool. Use the brush tool. How to? Small brush size, 1 plus, just concentrate on my screen. You can increase and decrease the size from here, okay? Or else the shortcut is right and left bracket, okay? If you see the keyboard, there is a P letter, P for parrot, and on the right side, right and left brackets are there. So you can use right bracket to increase the size and left bracket to decrease the size, okay? You can increase and decrease the size. So if you see anything such gaps in between, you can close those gaps. Okay, everybody do this. Okay, we need to fill color for the hair also. Now go back to the hair layer. We are repeating the same process for all the things, right? Hair ke liye I want brown color. So I'm using the brown, using my paint bucket tool and filling up the colors. See, with the paint bucket tool, I'm filling up the colors. Okay. अभी ये जो white gaps हैं, इनको बंद करने के लिए we are using brush tool. All right. And you can keep this off and इसको fill up कीजिए. Just fill up these complete gaps. That's why we can see that. Okay, you can keep this on and you can still fill up. Okay, ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, वो दिखेगा भी नहीं वैसे भी. See this? Even if you don't close the outline sketch layer, it is all right. You need to be on the hair layer. That is more important. Accordingly, you can decrease the size and you can do the same procedure. Outline के यहाँ पे एकदम extreme नहीं किया तो भी चलेगा, okay? Just do the internal, which looks very odd when it comes to the sketch rendering. Okay. Yeah, we are done. यहाँ पे skin आना होगा ना skin के लिए. So go to the skin layer, use your eye dropper tool, pick up the shade, and with the color you can fill up in this. So that's the skin color what you're doing. यहाँ पे भी skin color आएगा. Okay. Here also the skin color will come. So you need to close that gap. Okay. So I'm going to the brown hair color and I'm erasing that color. Okay. Here there should be a skin color. So I'm going to that layer and I'm erasing that. Okay. I'll go to the sketch layer and close the gap first. Okay. The black color outline, here we need to close it. Now go to the skin layer, eyedropper tool, pick up the color with the paint bucket tool and filling up the color. Okay, this I missed out. Can you show me again where is this brown color? Brown color, just Arun Kumar, just look at this. click on this and you can pick up the brown color like this. Just move this up and down and check. Just go down, down, down. It's in the red color option. Okay, and you can just move it down till you see the brown color, and you can pick up whatever the shade you want from here to get the brown. Okay? Yeah. Done with the skin, done with the hair, done with the dress. Okay. Now come to the shoes part. Okay. Shoes bhi kar lete hain. I want completely in black color. So let's take black. I don't want complete black, but little gray color. Okay. So let's go with the gray. Use the brush tool. You can use brush or you can use paint brush. Both are fine. With the paint bucket tool also, that is also fine. But I'm using brush because it's a very small area. So small areas, you can always go with the brush tool. Okay. So use brush if it is a small area. Okay, so this is done. Shoes are also done. Okay. Now let's come to the belt part. Come to the belt part. I want whatever is the shoe color, I want the same color to the belt. Okay, so let's do with the black. Okay, so let's do with the same black what we have taken. It's not black, it's a gray color. Okay, I don't take black colors because if we want to give a shading to that belt, then we need to use that time we can go with the darkest black color. But when you're taking the mid-tone values, it's always better that you take the gray color and then you can do the shadings accordingly. Highlights and shadings. For shadings, I'm keeping the darkest black color. So right now I'm just taking the gray color. We can still take a little more lighter gray instead of this dark. Okay, because I want darkest black for the shading. Okay, you can use paint bucket, which is much more easier. Fatafat, you can do it. And then we can close the gaps. Okay, this is done. Okay, here now the touch-ups I can do with the brush. Okay, all right, guys. Yeah, everybody done till here? I want everybody to do till here. See this, the basic coloring is done. Flat colors. The flat coloring part is done. Every layer has a color. See this? Red color. This is for the belt. This is for the skin. This is for the hair. This is for the shoe. Okay, and the sketch layer is on the top. Without the sketch layer, it is going to look like this. So sketch layer should always be on the top. Okay, everybody done till here? Any questions so far? Any questions so far? No questions? How many people are doing it? How many people are still doing it? विकास कर रहे हैं. Okay. 1+. All right. थोड़ा time लगेगा. Arun, done. All right. Okay, now let's move on to the next step. आप आराम से कर सकते हैं बाद में. Okay, so right now just do only one particular shading if you want to, coloring part. Okay, बाकी का आप बाद में भी कर सकते हैं. Okay, all right. So now once you have done with the coloring part, if the client tells you to do some changes in the color, okay, तो आप कैसे करोगे change? मुझे red color नहीं चाहिए, रेड के बदले कुछ और कलर चाहिए, तो कैसे चेंज करोगे आप कलर को? ओके, कैसे करोगे? डबल क्लिक ऑन द लेयर, ओके, एंड कलर ओवरले. सी दिस कलर ओवरले. You will get this layer style panel when you double click on the layer. यहाँ पे डबल क्लिक करोगे एंड यहाँ पे कलर ओवरले ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करोगे एंड यू कैन पिक अप whatever the shade you want and you can change the dress color as per the client's required. Okay, नहीं चाहिए तो इसको बंद कर दो. Same way, if you want to change the color of belt, okay, तो belt के layer पे जाना है, double click on the belt layer and click on color overlay. You can choose whatever the shade you want from here and it's done. ठीक है, ये इतना सारा convenience हमें मिल जाता है if we are using the layer styles. Okay, I don't want this effect, so keep this visibility off. ओके, या डबल क्लिक करो यहाँ पे एंड इसको बंद कीजिए, या यहाँ से राइट क्लिक ऑन दिस एंड यू कैन क्लियर लेयर स्टाइल्स. ओके, आई राइट नाउ आई जस्ट वांट ओनली दिस पर्टिकुलर कलर, आई डोंट वांट टू चेंज इट. ऑलराइट, सो लेट इट बी. नाउ द नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज वी हैव डन विद द borders closing. Okay, we have done with the coloring part and we have done with the skin part also. Okay, so now we'll move on to the next, that is shading. Shading abhi har layer pe chahiye hame, every layer we want shading. Okay, so there is one method of dodge and burn tool for the shading. So let's learn that dodge and burn tool. Dodge and burn tool is what? I want to do dodge and burn tool on the dress layer. So I am on the dress layer and here we have dodge and burn tool. See this? Okay, O is the shortcut key. Burn tool is for burning. That means for making dark shades. Okay, dodge tool is for light shades. That is basically highlighting part. Okay, so dodge tool is for highlighting and burn tool is for shadings, darker shades. Okay, so let's first start with the darker shades. Okay, एंड यहाँ पे देखो ऊपर देखना है, आपको कॉन्सेंट्रेट करना है. You need to use a very less percentage. By default, it will be like this on your machine. Okay, so if you use this intense, it's going to bring it like it's going to make the shadings little more darker, which we don't want. Okay, बहुत ही dark shadings आएंगे अगर हम इतना dark रखेंगे तो. Okay, so let's not do this. I'm going to take a new layer now. I'm going to take a new layer. I'm not going to do on the same layer. Okay, so let me take a new layer and fill it with 50% gray color. Okay, so edit, fill 50% gray. That is the 50% gray color. Okay, it's going to fill like this. And on this layer, I'm going to work on the shadings. Okay, okay, so now you can see the shadings here, because we are on the gray color now and we can see the shadings. So we can give the shadings, but it is applying on the gray color. Okay, so gray color को हमें पहले hide करना है. Okay, so click on this gray and make it to linear light. So we have applied the gray color, but it is on a transparent layer now. Okay, and how we made the gray color transparent? by just picking up the linear light option. Okay. Why we are doing shadows and highlights on the separate layer? So that even if you are like changing the color, the shadows and highlights will be separate. So you do not need to, like, once you have changed the color, then you do not need to create highlights and shadings again and again for each and every color later on. Okay. Even if you fill some pattern into it, then still the shadows and highlights are on the top on the separate layer. So you do not need to do it again. Okay. So we are saving time and we are working very smartly. That's why we have created a separate layer. Okay. Now, and why we are filling gray color, that is also very important, because dodge and burn tool doesn't work on empty layer. So suppose if I'm taking a new layer and this is empty, right? So ये empty layer पे we can't work on that empty layer. Okay, that's why what I did, I took a new layer and I filled with 50% gray color. Okay, how to fill 50% gray? Edit, fill 50% gray. Okay, after filling the 50% gray color, and we have made the layer transparent by changing the mode to linear light. Okay, so now we can add shadow on this layer. Okay, so let's do it. Shadows needs to be on the round areas first. Okay, round areas means the part which goes like a 360 degrees part. Okay, like if I, this is a 360 degree rounded model, isn't it? So here the shadows will be on the edges. Okay, so we need to draw the shadows here. Okay, so take a small brush and take a very opacity should be very less, maybe around say 9 or 10. Okay, we need to just check the intensity. Okay, so this intensity is fine. And just flow the brush on the edges first. Okay, so one small brush is done, then you can increase the size of the brush and you can keep flowing the brush like this. See, I've increased the size of the brush, keep flowing the brush. See, I got a nice shading there. Okay, so with one single flow, it should go. Like, see this? I just added one. Now see, the shadow is going out. Okay, we will control that. Let it go out. We can control that later on. Okay. Now do the same thing on the right side also. I'm doing some shadings on the right side as well, like this. Okay. I want to do some shadings which looks like a foldings as well. So I'll take a small brush, flowing the brush like this. See, I got a nice fold line. Now increasing the size of the brush and give one more fold. Increase the size of the brush and I can give one more fold there. Okay, so I got a nice fold here. And then if I don't want this sketch outline which is there, I can remove that line. Okay, but again, I'm doing it here. I want a fold line here. Okay, one more line. Increasing the size. After every stroke, increase the size of the brush. Okay, one stroke is done till bottom. Increase the size of the brush. One more stroke. Okay, again, increase the size of the brush. One more stroke. Like that, you have to do it to get a nice shading. Okay. Okay, done with this. Now, here also, so I'm decreasing the size of the brush, top to bottom, just one fold. Again, increase the size of the brush, another fold. Another increase the size of the brush, another fold. Okay, this way. And now I can go back to the sketch layer. I don't want these lines. Okay, now see this? These lines I don't want. So I am on the sketch layer. Use the eraser tool. All right, use this eraser tool. You can erase these lines, the internal lines which I don't want. Okay, now if you just check, see this lines went off. You can just click on this. We don't want these lines. I will create it with my brush tool. Okay, So I can remove this, which I don't want, which is not looking good. I will do it manually with the shadings now. Okay. I will just keep this for the base, then I can remove it. All right. So I'm coming back to my dodge and burn tool. Burn tool. I'm on my gray layer 1. Okay. Doing some shadings here also. So just just decreasing the size of the brush, and I want one light shade here. Okay. And this can be one line, and this can be another line. Okay. I want one here. Now I don't want it from this, so I'll just erase it so that I just got one base and I can do it now. Yeah, I have a base now, so let's go back. Okay. This. Now I'm increasing the size of the brush to give a nice shade there. See here, just give a nice shade. Yeah, I got the shadings now. Now coming to the same way we will be doing for the highlight also. Okay, this I have done it for the shading. Dodge tool, we are going to use it for the highlight. Okay, so let's increase the size of the brush, and I want the brush in the center of the two shadings. Okay, like this portion. See this? And here also. I want it here. The highlighted portion here. This portion. This portion. And this portion. This is going to be wherever the foldings are inside, it's going to go like a dark shading there. So this is going to be a little darker shade. Okay, so we need to go with the burn tool and slightly make it more dark. This is the inside folding. Okay, so we got a nice shading. See this? Now, but there are some shadings which are going out. If we don't want the shadings to go out, we are going to do it like a clipping mask. Okay, this layer, right click on this, create clipping mask. So this layer gets clipped to this object. Okay, so it is only inside the shape. It's not going out. Okay, and the back portion can be much more darker. Like this is the back portion, like it's behind the leg, isn't it? So even that portion, we can make it a little more dark. So we can increase the size of the brush slightly. Even if you flow it now here, it's not going to go out because we have added in the clipping mask, isn't it? See this. So I can make my brush size slightly bigger. I can just flow the brush. And this is little the darker part. The behind part has a shadow, so we are going to do a little darker. So compared to this red, this portion is a little more darker. Here, it's dark. Okay. Yeah, guys. Now, same thing we are going to do on the dress itself, on this layer itself. We are going to work on the top now. Okay. So where the shadings are going to be, we are going to create a nice moldings like on the edges, and the center will be the highlighted part. So again, I'm on the burn tool. I'll just decrease a little more exposure. I don't want this much exposure. So 3 to 5% is fine. And I'm decreasing the size of this, okay? Size of the brush. I'm taking from this particular point because I feel like this is the center part. And here I'm going to create a nice shading, the bust part, which I want to create. Okay, so one shading has been done. I'll increase the size of the brush now and do another shading. Okay, the same size brush, another shading mix. Okay, I'll increase the size of the brush 1-2 points and one more brush flow here. One more. The main illustration part is this part, the shadings and the highlights. So if you know this trick, then you can do lots of good illustrations with this. Okay, see this. I'm increasing the size of brush. You need a little bit patience for doing this, but yes, this will come out very nicely if you follow this particular steps. Okay, so now I can still increase it more. The intense, I can do it. I'll just keep flowing the brush. Okay, this is done. Now I'll just work on the highlighted part. So with the dodge burn tool, I'll increase this portion, like just making a circle shape just to highlight that area. Yeah, so this portion is done. And we can add a little bit of more shadows on the round edges, like on this, on this. On the edges, we are going to make it round. Now I'm slightly increasing the exposure. We need to work as per how the intense it is taking on different areas. Okay, so the edges, I want always darker shades. Okay, inner edges also. Inner and outer edges are always round. Okay, it's a 360. So that's why we need to flow the shadows here as well as inside. Okay, and the highlight will be in the center. Okay, so here also. So it gives a nice depth and it looks like a real illustration when you do this kind of depth work. Okay, so now this portion is done. We are going to give a highlighted part with the dodge tool, and highlight will be in the center. So decrease the size and highlight is going to be here. This is the center portion. Yes, and here. Okay. And we are done with the top also. Same method you need to follow for the skin also, for the hair also, and for the shoes as well. For everything, you're going to follow the same method, okay? But I want you to try at least with any one, okay? Everybody try with the dress. You can do after completing dress, you can do with the skin, hair, same method you have to use it, okay? So try with the dress. Everybody do this. हिंदी में भी बोलती हूँ विकास, ओके? इतना कर लेना. I will just open what I have done it for the skin, hair, and everything. So I have used the same method. If you just see this, everybody look at my screen. Look at this. ये पूरा shading किया हुआ है. See this? And look at my layers panel. With the patterns and everything is done. See this? This was a red shading. And look at the skin shading. If you see the shadings, where are the shades? The shadings, you should know where you have to put the shadings, okay? So mostly when you do the shading work, the shading should be the contours, the surrounding edge of the skin, okay? यहाँ पे आपको moldings करनी है, okay? I will show you for the skin also. And see, look at the hair, how the hair has come out, okay? Look at the shadings and it looks so real, like it looks like a real legs over there. Okay, that is only because of shading. All right, you need to work on the highlight and the dodge bar. Okay, let me show you how I have done this. I've done for the dress. Now everybody concentrate because you are going to get the video, so आप लोग आराम से कर सकते हैं. But concentrate. If you're not understanding any particular step, then you can let me know if you have not cleared with that step. Okay. So now, if you see this, this is the layer for the dress, shadows, and highlights. Okay, and this is clipped to this. So this portion is done. Okay, now coming to the skin part. So let's go to the skin area. इसके ऊपर हमें शैडो करना है ना? सेम ड्रेस के ऊपर हमने शैडो एंड हाईलाइट का लेयर बनाया है, तो स्किन के लिए भी उसके ऊपर के लेयर पे हम हाईलाइट एंड शैडो करेंगे. ओके, हाउ टू क्रिएट अ न्यू लेयर? क्लिक ऑन द प्लस आइकन. ओके, ये लेयर 1 बन गया. ये लेयर को पहले हमको क्या करना है? एनीबडी रिमेंबर्स क्या करना है? अभी हमें डॉज एंड बर्न टूल हम ट्रांसपेरेंट लेयर पे अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते, राइट? सो हमें क्या करना है? याद है? वी नीड टू गो टू एडिट, फिल एंड 50% ग्रे, इजंट इट? तो ये ऐसे फिल होगा पूरा. इसको हाइड करना हो तो क्या करना होगा? ग्रे को हाइड करना है. व्हाट टू डू ना? ग्रे को हाइड करना है तो क्या करें? नॉर्मल में जाके लीनियर लाइन, इजंट इट? तो अभी ग्रे कलर हाइड हो गया है, राइट? अभी ये कलर को हम यहाँ पे ये लेयर पे हम शेडिंग करेंगे. ओके, और स्किन का लेयर नीचे है. ओके, एग्जैक्टली स्किन के लेयर के ऊपर करना है हमें ये. ओके, ये ऊपर ही है ना. राइट क्लिक करके हमें क्लिपिंग मास्क करना है ताकि शेडिंग स्किन के बाहर न जाए. ओके, इसलिए हमने क्या किया? इसको क्लिपिंग मास्क कर दिया है. एंड दिस लेयर इज फॉर व्हाट? स्किन क्या शेडिंग्स के लिए है, स्किन शेडिंग. ये ड्रेस शेडिंग्स के लिए है, ये स्किन शेडिंग्स के लिए. ओके, तो स्किन शेडिंग पे जाते हैं. अब स्किन का मैं कॉन्टरिंग बता रही हूँ कैसे करना है. डॉज एंड बर्न टूल ही यूज करना है. ओके, बर्न टूल फॉर शैडोज, एंड वी विल कीप 3 एज अ एक्सपोजर. बहुत ही कम रखेंगे एंड छोटा ब्रश का साइज लेंगे. ओके, शैडोज कहाँ पे होते हैं मैं बताने वाली हूँ. स्किन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर आप मोल्डिंग ठीक से नहीं करोगे तो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. ओके, सो मोस्टली व्हाट वी डू इट इज, पहले हम पूरे सराउंडिंग पे शैडो डाल लेते हैं. ओके, लाइक मोस्टली शैडोज यहाँ पे होते हैं. ओके, थोड़ा सा एक्सपोजर बढ़ा कर लेते हैं अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो. या 6 कर लिया मैंने. आई थिंक दिस लुक्स गुड. एक ब्रश फ्लो किया तो ऐसे ऐसे नहीं करना है शेडिंग्स. ओके, दिस इज अ वेरी रॉन्ग मेथड. एक ऐसे फ्लो किया. ओके, थोड़ा सा ब्रश का साइज बढ़ा करके और एक फ्लो कर ऐसे. ओके, मैंने थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे एजेस पे डाल रही हूँ जस्ट, क्योंकि मोस्टली यहाँ पे शैडो पहले होता है. नाउ कमिंग टू दिस पोर्शन, शैडो विल बी, ये जो इनर लाइंस है वहां पे शैडो तो होता ही है. सो यहाँ पे एक फ्लो किया मैंने एंड यहाँ पे एक फ्लो किया. ओके, दिस इज स्लाइटली इन अ वी शेप. ओके, थोड़ा सा भी इंटेंस बढ़ाएंगे. टेक अ बिग साइज ब्रश, अ लिटिल वन साइज बिगर, एंड डू रिपीट द स्टेप्स. ये एक एंड ये एक. ओके, टेक अ बिगर साइज ब्रश और एक बार रिपीट करते हैं. टेक अ बिगर साइज ब्रश एंड और एक बार रिपीट करते हैं. ये शेडिंग्स ऐसे रिपीट करने से ब्लेंड होता है स्किन के साथ. ओके, और एक बार रिपीट करते हैं. लिटिल बिगर साइज ब्रश, अ लिटिल बिगर साइज ब्रश. सी, ब्लेंड हुआ ठीक से अच्छे से. दिस मेथड, ये मेथड से आप करोगे ना बहुत अच्छा दिखेगा. ओके, एंड डू द सेम थिंग फॉर दिस ऑल्सो. छोटे साइज से बड़ा साइज पे जाना है. एक छोटा लिया ब्रश, एक फ्लो किया, इंक्रीज द साइज ऑफ द ब्रश, अनदर फ्लो, इंक्रीज द साइज ऑफ द ब्रश, अनदर फ्लो. ठीक है, ये हो गया. शेडिंग्स के एग्जैक्टली उसके नीचे हाईलाइट आएगा. ओके, सो गो विद द डॉट टूल. ओके, ब्रश को बड़ा लेना है. व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग हाईलाइट, द बिगर साइज लेना है. ओके, व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग फॉर बर्न टूल, शैडोज के लिए, तो छोटे से बड़ा करना है, हाईलाइट के लिए बड़े से छोटा करना है, ये याद रखना। ओके, सो नाउ आई एम गिविंग एन हाईलाइट, ये ऐसे होगा, सी यहाँ पे। तो शैडो के नीचे ही आप हाईलाइट देते हो तो शैडो उभर के आता है ऊपर। ओके, सो यहाँ पे शैडो दिया था, यहाँ पे नीचे ही हाईलाइट दे रहे तो ये उभर के आया ऊपर की तरफ। ओके, सेम वे हम शैडोज क्रिएट करेंगे नेक लाइन पे। ओके, दिस थ्रोट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द फेशियल फीचर्स। ओके, सो ये अच्छे से आप करोगे तो बहुत अच्छा दिखता है मॉडल। ओके, सो यहाँ पे वी शेप में करना है इस तरह से, तो हम डॉज बर्न टूल ही ले रहे हैं। ओके, और आपको इस तरह से करना है। ओके, लाइक वी शेप में। ऑलराइट, ये एक मैंने छोटे से ब्रश से किया है। नाउ इंक्रीज द साइज ऑफ द ब्रश, एक साइज बड़ा किया, वन मोर स्ट्रोक। ओके, और एक साइज इंक्रीज करो, लेकिन इंटेंस कुछ बड़ा हो गया तो मैं कम कर देती हूँ, लाइक मे बी 3, और मैं और एक स्ट्रोक। ऑलराइट, नाउ आई विल गो विद द हाईलाइट डॉज टूल। हाईलाइट मुझे सेंटर में डालना है, दिस इज द हाईलाइटेड एरिया। ओके, सी आ गया। चिन के नीचे भी शैडो होते हैं, सो गो विद द बर्न टूल एंड चिन के नीचे एक शैडो डालते हैं। ओके, स्लाइटली इंक्रीज द साइज। थोड़ा सा डेप्थ आने के लिए। ओके, यहाँ पे हमने इंक्रीज कर दिया, यहाँ पे आप भी आप थोड़ा सा कर सकते हैं, बट वी कैन जस्ट लीव इट एज इट इज। ठीक है, एडजस्ट पे तो होना चाहिए, तो दैट क्रिएट्स अ राउंड बॉडी स्टाइल। ओके, सो नाउ once this is done, coming back to the facial features now, अंडर आईज के नीचे थोड़ा सा बर्न आउट होना चाहिए। ओके, सो अंडर आईज के नीचे थोड़ा सा मैंने छोटा सा ब्रश ले लिया। ओके, let me increase the size to 5% exposure. ओके, इंक्रीज द साइज एंड और एक फ्लो करते हैं, इंक्रीज द साइज और एक फ्लो करते हैं, इंक्रीज द साइज और एक फ्लो करते हैं। ओके, थोड़ा सा डेप्थ क्रिएट कर रहे हैं। ओके, सेम थिंग डू इट विद द लेफ्ट आई ऑल्सो। लेफ्ट आई, लेफ्ट आई। ओके, सी नेचुरल आ गया थोड़ा सा शेडिंग्स। ओके, एंड मुझे यहाँ पे भी शैडो क्रिएट करना है नोज के यहाँ पे, सो इट्स गोइंग टू बी लाइक दिस। ओके, नोज के नीचे भी थोड़ा सा शैडोज आते हैं व्हेन यू डू इट स्लाइटली, थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे। ओके, दिस पोर्शन यू नॉट नीड टू क्रिएट, बट इफ यू वांट टू लाइक थोड़ा सा डाल सकते हैं डेप्थ क्रिएट करने के लिए। ओके, बट आई थिंक दिस लुक्स फाइन। एंड थोड़ा सा चिन के नीचे भी वी वांटेड like this. Okay, now the contour part, this part. Okay, बहुत से मॉडल्स लोग करते हैं, तो इट्स ऑलवेज लाइक यहाँ पे आपके लिप्स दिख रहे हैं ना, यहाँ पे लिप्स से यहाँ पे ईयर तक जाना चाहिए, ऐसे कॉन्टूर। ओके, इस तरह से। ओके, वेरी स्मॉल ब्रश से आपको करना है ये ईयर से लेके लिप तक ऐसे। ओके, नाउ इंक्रीज द साइज ऑफ द ब्रश, इंक्रीज द साइज ऑफ द ब्रश, इंक्रीज द साइज ऑफ द ब्रश, ये ऐसे आएगा कॉन्टरिंग। ओके, देन अगेन द सेम वे, छोटा सा ब्रश बड़ा करो, थोड़ा सा और बड़ा, थोड़ा सा और। यस, एंड वी गॉट अ नाइस जॉल कॉन्टूर्स बोलते हैं इसको। ओके, और यहाँ पे भी आप थोड़ा से नीचे की तरफ थोड़े से शैडोज दे सकते हैं। ओके, ना कमिंग बैक टू द हाईलाइटेड पार्ट, हाईलाइट के बिना कोई भी शेडिंग्स अधूरा है। सो हाईलाइट नोज पे होता है, सो टेक अ लिटिल स्मॉलर ब्रश एंड यहाँ पे हाईलाइट होना चाहिए। जैसे ही आप हाईलाइट डालेगा तो शैडो पे डेप्थ आता है और भी। okay? यहाँ पे राउंड में होना चाहिए इस तरह से। ओके, चिन पे होता है, सो विल जस्ट मेक अ राउंड शेप लाइक दिस। ओके, एंड अंडर आईज के नीचे ट्राइंगल शेप होना चाहिए। ओके, लाइक ऐसे करके ऐसे ट्रायंगल शेप. ओके, दैट इज योर हाईलाइटेड पार्ट. जैसे हम मेकअप करते हैं कोई भी घर, कहाँ पे पार्टी पे जा रहे हैं तभी कैसे हम कॉन्टूर्स करते हैं वैसे ही करना है हमें. ओके, दैट्स द शेडिंग पार्ट. See this? Okay. Same way, coming back to the hair now. हेयर में आपको थोड़े से हाइलाइट्स डालनी है. ओके, थोड़ा सा मॉडर्न लुक देना हो तो यूज सम शेड्स. ओके, so I'm going to use the brush tool. I'll go with the size, very small size. I can try the size if I want to. ये बड़ा साइज है. ओके, थोड़ा सा और कम कर लेते हैं. Maybe this size works fine for me. Okay, and what is the color of this? I'll just pick up the color with the eyedropper tool. ये brown है, तो brown के lighter shade चाहिए मुझे. Okay, I want a little lighter shade of the brown. So I'll go with this and use the brush tool, and I can give a nice highlighters like this. Okay, बीच बीच में मुझे देने हैं ऐसे. This I'm doing it on the hair layer itself. Okay, लेकिन hair layer पे नहीं करते हैं हम, अलग से layer पे बनाते हैं. Okay, this hair detailing बोलेंगे इसको. Okay, not shadings. These are not shadings. This is called as hair detailing part. Okay, shadings बाद में करेंगे. अभी hair detailing के लिए on this layer I'm just working on the color. ये partition है. We know this. Just आपको I'm not even using mouse, guys. I'm just using my touchpad. Okay, so आपको शायद इस तरह से नहीं जमेगा टच पैड से, तो आपको माउस लेना पड़ेगा. एंड इफ यू हैव पेन वेकॉम तो अच्छे से आ जाएगा आपके स्ट्रोक्स और भी. ओके, बट नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम, कोई जरूरत नहीं है वेकॉम खरीदने की. आप सब कुछ माउस के साथ भी कर सकते हैं. ओके, and I will go with this. So I'm going with some particular colors. ये मुझे पूरा फिलअप नहीं करना है तो भी चलेगा, बट आई एम जस्ट एडिंग सम मोर स्ट्रोक्स इन बिटवीन. ओके, दिस इज डन. अभी मैं कुछ और एक कलर के साथ खेलना चाहूंगी. आई विल जस्ट गो विद सम लिटिल डार्कर शेड में. ओके, नॉट दिस शेड. Not even this shade. I want it in a little. ये थोड़ा पॉप अप नहीं हो रहा है, सो या थोड़ा सा पॉप अप के लिए कलर में ले रही हूँ. या आई वांट दिस कलर. तो इन बिटवीन में 2-3 शेड्स में डालने वाली हूँ ताकि ये हाईलाइटेड लगे थोड़े से. एंड इट लुक्स लाइक अ नाइस illustrated work when you put these kind of detailing on the hair. Okay, ये इस तरह से किया हुआ है, तो और मैं डिटेलिंग नहीं कर रही हूँ. ये ऐसे लगेगा, थोड़ा सा और आप डिटेलिंग करोगे ये इस तरह से लगेगा. तो आपको जितना क्लोज आपको मर्ज अप करना है हेयर के साथ तो यूज दोज काइंड ऑफ कलर्स. आपको ज्यादा बोल्ड दिखाना है तो यूज लाइटर कलर्स. ओके, इसमें ज्यादा करके मैंने ब्राउन, डार्क ब्राउन के हिसाब से ही मैंने ब्लेंड किया है. एंड आई जस्ट एडेड दिस पॉप अप कलर्स. ओके, तो दैट टोटली डिपेंड्स अपॉन हाउ यू आर डूइंग इट. ना इसमें और भी डिटेलिंग आ सकता है, जैसे कि आईज का पार्ट एंड द लिप्स का पार्ट फॉर द फेशियल फीचर्स. ओके, सो स्किन का शेडिंग्स के ऊपर आई एम क्रिएटिंग वन मोर लेयर, स्किन के ऊपर वाले लेयर पे. ओके, एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू बी योर आईज एंड लिप्स. ठीक है, यहाँ पे आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू फ्लो अ ब्रश जस्ट टू गिव अ नाइस थोड़ा सा व्हाइट. सब ब्रश से करने वाली हूँ मैं यहाँ पे, जस्ट फिलिंग अप दिस पोर्शन, the detailing part with the brush, because this white color is missing in this. Okay, जो मैंने reference image में भी डाला नहीं है, but I just got to know that this is missing. Okay, this is done. I'm doing everything on a separate layer. Okay. Now I want to add a dash of red bold color for the lips. So again, let's match, first make this outline. ये मैं पूरा lips को मैं close कर लेती हूँ इस तरह से. So I will get a nice shape of the lips. Yes, I got a close shape. Now I can fill up the colors. Okay, and we don't want that this thing to be seen though. हम क्या कर सकते हैं, यहाँ से वो black color का sketch निकाल सकते हैं if we don't want that. Okay, like we can just erase that part. ये पूरा हम erase कर सकते हैं. From the sketch layer. Okay, ये white क्यों दिख रहा है? That is because of the skin layer पे वो color missing है. So I'll just pick up the skin color and skin layer पे मैं वो color जहाँ पे white दिख रहा है वहां पे मैं skin layer में डाल देती हूँ. Okay, this is the skin color which is missing on the skin. Okay, and now come back to that lips layer, and we got the lips ka shade. Yes, and now थोड़ा सा lips का ही darker shade लेते हैं so that we can give little more like थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे we can give a little. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा little more smaller size brush, and we can add a line between them like this. We can do this. Okay, so now ये हो गया हमारा. स्किन के शेडिंग्स पूरे इसी तरह से करने हैं. We are not done the skin shadings for the legs and hands. Same way यहाँ पे भी ऐसे ही करोगे. Okay, with the burn tool you're going to do this. Okay, this is going to go in the shadows. यहाँ पे shadows आएंगे और यहाँ पे shadows आएंगे. This portion, both the sides. Similarly for this also यहाँ पे shadows आएंगे and अंदर के area पे shadows आएंगे और बीच में क्या आएगा? Highlight आएगा. So when you give highlight, the dodge tool, it will look like this. See this? And it will look like a real, like proper legs. See this? So that is how you need to do the shadings. Is this clear, everybody? Is this clear? The shading part. आप आराम से करना वीडियो वॉच करके, but अभी इतना clear हो गया है? Yes, everybody? Now, the next portion, that is the interesting part, and that is adding patterns now. Okay, it's a very interesting part. We have done with this everything about the shadings, all those things. Okay, so let's concentrate on the patterns now. Once this is done, let me organize the layers and show you. Okay, first of all, you should have every layer, after every object, you should have that shading color. Okay, so for the dress, you have that dress highlights and bright shadows. Okay, for the belt also you're going to have that highlights and shadings. For the skin also you're going to have that highlights and shadings. For the hair also, इसके बाद भी आप ऊपर से shadings कर सकते हैं. That is like this one. Okay, then for the hair detailing we don't need. For the shadow, for the shoe also you can add highlights and shadings. So every object you will have this highlights and shadings. Okay, after doing this, if the client tells you to show me the garment with different floral patterns, okay, how are you going to do it? You are going to add one image. I'm just going to add images. Okay, जो भी कुछ मुझे अच्छा लगता है मैं floral के images लूंगी. So let's go with the net and let's search for floral print. Okay, like these ones. इसमें से कोई भी पैटर्न में ले सकते हो. Suppose I'm liking this one. Okay, I'm going to take with little smaller motifs. These are little smaller motifs. So let's take the smaller motifs. I'm copying this image. I just copied the image. Okay, and go to Photoshop back. Select the dress layer and paste it. When you select the dress layer and paste it, it will come exactly on top of this layer. Okay, so the layer selection is very important. Select the layer and paste. Control V. वहां से copy किया, यहाँ पे paste कीजिए. I didn't copy it properly, I guess. Let me copy it again. Copy image and paste it. Okay, say okay to this. Copy हो गया, but this seems a very small picture. Let's do Control T. Control T, and now make it in a bigger size like this. See this? I'm making it a very big size so that it fits still here. See? Enter. ये इसके ऊपर ही बनाया है layer, इसीलिए क्या हो गया? Even this went into clipping mask. Okay, I'll just release the clipping mask. See this? It's going to look like this. Now the print is coming on the complete background. Okay, not only inside the garment. If you right click on this and click on create clipping mask, this picture will get clipped to the dress. So whatever the dress ka shape it is just going to go inside the dress. Okay, abhi shadings bahar aa gaye hain, shadings ko bhi clipping mask kar do. Okay, so dress shading should also be in the clipping mask. Dress should also be in the clipping mask. And look at this. आप कितने भी prints क्यों ना change करो. Okay, your shading is always going to be on the top layer. So even if you're changing any color or any kind of print, you do not need to create any shadings and highlights again and again because we have already created on the separate layer. आपका सिर्फ ये layer ऊपर होगा, बाकी सब prints इसी के अंदर होंगे. See this? Okay. Now, suppose I'm taking another print. Okay, I don't want this print. Okay, I want to show some different variations to the client. Okay, so I'm going with some other print. Maybe I'll go with some rose print. I want some print with rose. Okay. Something like this, but let me just see if I can get some more good pictures like these ones. और या ये मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा है. I'm liking this also. I'm liking this as well. Okay, so let's take this one. Okay, I'm liking this one. And copy image. Okay, go to the Photoshop. आपको क्या करना है? ये print के ऊपर डालना है. Okay, right click on this. Sorry, just click on this and Control V, paste. Okay, see this? You got it? And again, see this? It automatically got clipped to this layer. So for this is the main object and you can clip जितने चाहिए उतने images हम clip करके रख सकते हैं. Okay, so Control T और इसको आप बड़ा कीजिए, जितना बड़ा करना उतना बड़ा कीजिए. See this? And enter. Okay, and now see this? You can toggle the things. Which one is looking good? This one is looking good or this one is looking good. It totally, you can decide it. Okay, but look at this. Okay, shadings nahi dikh raha because this is a darker color. That's why. So you can play with some colors. जैसे कि यहाँ पे किसमें dark दिख रहा है वो आप देख सकते हैं. I think you can shadings. ये dark पे shadings दिखते नहीं हैं. तो इसमें for the darker thing we need to slightly intense the shadings. Okay, for that तो हमें burn tool से और भी हमें इंटेंस करना होगा यहाँ पे, इसके लिए पर्टिकुलरली। ओके, जहां पे भी है शेडिंग्स वहां पे, like we need to slightly add more depth to that. Okay, so this is how you can do it. Okay, I never take the darker shades because shadings में problem हो जाता है. You can always go with some little lighter colors. Okay, थोड़ा सा ग्रे में आप खेल सकते हो. Let me take this one, copy image and go with this, paste it, say okay to this, Control T. So this lovely it looks. I can even morph this. Okay, and enter it. See this? It looks so nice, so pretty. And if you just remove this is the latest trend of presenting the work. Many people are presenting their work like this, just releasing the clipping mask, placing this exactly behind the model, and they are just using this as a presentation, which also looks so cool when you just place it like this. Okay. So right now we are just using it as a variation. So create clipping mask. So now I have two variations with me, guys. Okay. I have two variations. One is with this print and one is with this print. तो मैं present कैसे करूंगी? Okay? कैसे करूंगी मैं बता रही हूँ. I will keep this off. मुझे इसको save करना है पहले. Okay? मैं क्या करूंगी? I'm just going to go with my इसको present करना है मुझे. So let's select this. जो layers on है, okay? ये वाला background layer I don't want. Okay, let's keep the background layer on because it's not looking good. So I want to save this. ये हमें नहीं चाहिए. ओके, सो कीप दैट लेयर ऑफ. ऊपर के लेयर को सिलेक्ट करना है. कंट्रोल ऑल्ट शिफ्ट ई, ऑल द 3 इंपॉर्टेंट कीज. कंट्रोल ऑल्ट शिफ्ट एंड ई. देखो ये मर्ज करके ऊपर आ गया है. It has merged all the layers and it has come on the top. So even if I close this, ये ऊपर दिखेगा. तो ये मैंने ऊपर सेव कर दिया. This is first variation. Okay. Now, if I want to save the second variation, so I'll just keep this off. अभी मैं ये वाला on रखती हूँ. Okay. और ये मुझे नहीं चाहिए. इसको बंद रखो या चालू रखो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला है. Because it is below this layer. Okay. इसको बंद करना है, नहीं तो फिर हम सेव नहीं कर पाएंगे. इसको बंद कीजिए. Select the top layer now. Control Alt Shift E. So I got a second variation here. Okay. Second variation. How should I place it? On my new file, I'll take a new file again. Okay, I'm going to go with my 10 inches by 10 inches file. दोनों को मुझे प्लेस करना है एक ही फाइल. कैसे करूंगी? 300 रेजोल्यूशन, क्रिएट. ओके, दिस इज माय न्यू फाइल और मैंने यहाँ पे सेव करके रख दिए हैं ये वाला. ओके, सो इसको क्या करना है हमें? Control A, select all, copy and paste. So this I got it. I will place this on the left side. ठीक है. Now go to this file again. इसको बंद करते हैं. ये लेयर पे जाते हैं. Control C, Control V. कॉपी किया हमने and paste करते हैं यहाँ पे. And इसको यहाँ पे. See, यहाँ पे white background है. So if we want to remove white background, आप क्या कर सकते हैं? Just go with the magic wand tool. Click on this contiguous pixels on. Okay, and click on the white background and delete it. Okay, तो हम सिर्फ background को निकाल रहे हैं. यहाँ पे भी आप white background को निकाल सकते हैं if we don't want. Okay. All right, see this. So we can create multiple variations. यहाँ पे हमने पीछे डाल दिया इसको. ये मुझे आगे चाहिए. Okay, so just move the layer up and down and you can place it however you want it. ये मुझे थोड़ी सी छोटी चाहिए. Okay. पीछे है ना तो छोटा रहना चाहिए. Front perspectives are the bigger views. Okay. एंड यहाँ पे और एक आ सकता है वेरिएशन, दिस इज वन वेरिएशन, दिस इज अनदर वेरिएशन। ओके, तो मैंने यहाँ से मैं ले रही हूँ किसी ये वाले इमेज को, यस सी दिस, ये मैंने पहले करके रख दिया था, एंड दीज आर द टू वेरिएशंस व्हिच आई हैव शोन इन दिस। ओके, तो ये भी मुझे वहां पे दिखाना है सपोज, ठीक है, तो ये मैं न्यू लेयर पे लेती हूँ, कंट्रोल शिफ्ट ऑल्ट ई, एंड इसको बंद कर लेते हैं, एंड कंट्रोल शिफ्ट ऑल्ट ई। सी आई गॉट द टू वेरिएशंस अगेन, सो कंट्रोल ए कंट्रोल सी, कॉपी किया, यहाँ पे पेस्ट कर लेते हैं, इसका भी व्हाइट बैकग्राउंड निकाल देंगे, सिलेक्टेड डिलीटेड। ओके, आई वांट from this layer I want this also, so control A, control C and control V। ओके, हमारे पास डिफरेंट यहाँ पे व्हाइट बैकग्राउंड है, so let's select magic wand to click on the white color and delete it। yes, everybody got it, the complete step by step process जो हमने किया है स्टार्ट से लेके एंड तक, everybody is clear with this। यहाँ पे ऐसे क्यों आ रहा है, let me just change the background color and check how to change the background color। यहाँ पे कोई भी एक कलर ले लो, ऑल्ट बैकस्पेस, ओके, एंड नाउ चेक, ये तो विदाउट बैकग्राउंड के साथ है, वेरी नाइस। दिस इज विद द बैकग्राउंड, विदाउट द बैकग्राउंड, ये भी ठीक है, लेकिन यहाँ पे कुछ है व्हाइट कलर, सो वी कैन रिमूव दैट ऑल्सो। So with the magic wand tool, you can click on this and you can delete it. You can click on this and you can delete it. So you should be on the same layer, okay? तो ही कर पाओगे। Okay, I need to be on that layer and delete it. यहाँ पे be on that layer and delete it. Okay, you need to check the layers now. हाँ, ये लेयर पे कुछ आ रहा है, ओके, लेट मी जस्ट चेक, ये कौन से लेयर पे है, ये लेयर पे है, तो ये कुछ डिस्टर्ब कर रहा था तभी मुझे, यस, सो इट्स ऑन दिस लेयर, सो यू कैन ऑन एंड ऑफ एंड चेक कौन से लेयर में क्या गड़बड़ है करके, ओके, तो ये लेयर पे कुछ गड़बड़ है, सो लेट्स सिलेक्ट मैजिक वॉन्ड टूल, क्लिक ऑन दिस एंड डिलीट इट, यस, यहाँ पे भी हमें सिलेक्ट करके डिलीट करना होगा। And you can place it on any color background like this. Yes, clear with this, guys, everybody? Everybody, you understood this, how we have done it? Yes, Asma is clear, Arun is clear. किसी को कोई doubts है इसमें? Anybody? Rajesh is clear, Jyotika, Ketan, Anisha, any doubts? Shabnam, Sunita, Vikas, किसी को कोई doubts है इसमें? Okay, I'm going to give this video. I couldn't wait for many people to complete this because this will take time for you people. Okay, so I will give you the video. आप आराम से देख के आप step by step कर सकते हैं and show me your step by step process. Okay, and put it on the WhatsApp group. ठीक है, everybody put it on the WhatsApp group. All of you. Step by step process. यही मेथड से करना है. ओके, तो स्टेप बाय स्टेप कैसे प्रोसेस करोगे? ये तो वेरिएशंस का हो गया ना, तो जैसे हमने वेरिएशंस के किया है वैसे आपको फर्स्ट स्टेप आपको क्या रखना है, पुट द फर्स्ट स्टेप एज दिस वन। इसमें से ही आपके पास सब लेयर्स होंगे, राइट? इसी में से आपको फर्स्ट स्टेप चूज करना है, दिस इज गोइंग टू बी योर फर्स्ट स्टेप। है ना, यहाँ पे सब लेयर्स बंद करोगे, आप सब बंद करोगे। दिस इज गोइंग टू बी योर फर्स्ट स्टेप, इजंट इट? योर स्केच। ओके, इसका आप कंट्रोल ऑल्ट शिफ्ट ई करेंगे तो यहाँ पे आप प्लेस कर पाओगे, राइट? देन जस्ट कीप ओनली द स्किन लेयर ऑन। Okay. This is going to be your multiply mode again, back to, yeah, आपका second step हो गया, right? So you just need to keep those layers which are visible and use Control Shift Alt E. तो यहाँ पे अलग सा layer form होगा. Then place it on the second side, okay? So first is the sketch, second is the skin coloring part, ठीक है? Third part कैसे save करोगे आप? Okay, अभी ये जो layers visible है, वो ही layers save होंगे. अभी देखो skin layer visible है and sketch layer visible है. So when I say Control Shift Alt E, उतना ही save होने वाला है. Okay, all right. So this is my second step. This is my first step. Okay, first step. This is my second step. Just आपको दिखाने के लिए मैं ये सब लिख रही हूँ. Okay, second step. Then my third step is going to be with the shadings of the skin, isn't it? So skin का shadings मैं on रखूंगी. Okay, skin के shadings. मैंने शायद स्किन के शेडिंग्स नहीं किए हैं इसमें. ओके, दिस इज माय फाइनल फाइल, राइट? नो, दिस इज माय फाइनल फाइल. मैंने स्किन के शेडिंग्स किए हैं, लेकिन वेयर इज माय स्किन शेडिंग? I think I kept this on. I can't see. See, this my layer was on and I couldn't find out. Okay, so you need to keep the layers off and then you can find out. See, this is why with my skin sheet. This is going to be your third step. Okay, now fourth step is with the color part. So this is the color part. Okay, and so when you're doing skin shading, put the hair also, hair color also. Okay, when you're doing the skin shading, you do the hair also. Just put the hair as well. So you can write skin and hair together. Okay, like that. Then you can so this is going to be your third step. All right. Fourth step is going to be the dress color, dress and the belt, what you can show. Okay, that is going to be, and you can put the shoes also for that. Okay, put the shoes as well. This is going to be the fourth step. The fifth step is going to be with the shadings of the dress. Okay, so you are going to keep the layers of the dress shadings like these ones, and hair shadings also you can write. Where is my hair shading? You need to rename the layers. That is going to be helpful for you to find out when this kind of problems I'm facing now. Okay, see this hair I've written, but I've not written hair detailing. Okay, so you need to write the hair detailing also so that you can find the layers very quickly. So that is there. Then, yeah, and shoes also, what we have done, belt as well. So this is going to be your fifth step. Okay, then you're going to show the floral prints of at least 2-3 shades you can show. Okay, so if you see my page here, okay, let's concentrate on this now. That's the first step. This is the second step. This is the third step. This is the fourth. This is the fifth one. And these are 2 variations. This is the last step, right? And these are 2 other variations what you can do with taking the print. Okay, so you can do it like this and show me on the WhatsApp group. Okay, guys, everybody, all of you, how many people are going to try this? How many people are going to try this? Oh, okay, you couldn't see very, okay, I'm so sorry for this. Okay, I shown this one. I shown this one. This is going to be your first step. This is going to be your second step. This is third step, fourth step, fifth step. And these are the 2 variations. So you need to do it like this and put it on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Now is it clear? All of you? Yes. So who is going to do this? You? Jyotika will be doing this. How many people are going to try this? Arun Kumar is going to do, Jyotika is going to do, Vikas is going to do, who else? Shabnam is going to do, OnePlus is going to do. All right, I want to see this kind of assignment and I'm going to share, give you the video so you can watch the video and aram se karna. And how much time you want, guys? How much time you want to complete this? I'm going to give the deadline. You only tell me and decide and tell me, because I want that you have to finish that. कितना दिन, एक दिन, 2 दिन, कितना दिन? कितना दिन में? Because 5 days बहुत हो गया. I'm just watching because my laptop is not. No worries, Sunita. Arun Kumar is saying only 3 hours में complete हो जाएगा, but that too if you sit today, okay? How many people can finish it in 2 days of time? 2 days, Asma? 2 days is okay? Jyotika is saying she will finish in 2 days. Vikas is saying 3 days. Arun is saying I've completed at least 3 days. Vikas is saying. Ketan is saying 2 days. All right. So because you have to be very quick now. Okay. ठीक है, आज पूरा दिन है, आज ही करो. If you keep gap, like I'm going to give you video now only, like in half an hour's time, the video will get converted and I will put it on my YouTube and I will share the link with you guys. तो आप लोग वो देख सकते हैं. All right. लेकिन अभी मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ कि अभी जो हमने इतना पूरा सेशन किया है, ओके, आज ही करोगे तो आपको तुरंत याद आ जाएगा. Whatever we have learned, आपको quickly याद आ जाएगा. Okay. But if you keep gaps in between, like कल आप करोगे, आज का दिन छोड़ के कल शाम को करोगे, तो आपका करने का जो पैटर्न रहेगा वो आप भूलने का पैटर्न हो जाएगा. ओके, सो try to do it today or tomorrow. Don't postpone it to the third day. You will forget what we have learned today. Okay, and I don't want you to forget this. Okay, and take it as a challenge. Complete this and post it on the WhatsApp. Okay, guys. Okay. Now, anybody who how many people here who have already joined my fashion CAD course? Okay, those who are interested in joining more, like in the advanced course, they can ping me separately. Okay, in the advanced course, I teach how to create such kind of illustrations, guys. See this? This is completely done in Photoshop in the advanced course. Okay. Those who are interested in knowing about the complete package of this one, the 12-week course, they can ping me. Those who just want to know, in this, there is like technical flat drawings, there is fashion illustrations, both. There are like print and pattern development also. Okay, तीनों है इसमें. Okay, but those who are interested only in Photoshop, आपको Illustrator नहीं करना है. You have the single packages also. So this is for the Illustrator 5-week course. Okay, जिसमें आप technical flat drawing सीखोगे. Okay, this is Photoshop, which is again it's a 5-week course जिसमें आप पूरा detailing सीखोगे. आज तो हमने just एक ट्रेलर देखा है. You will learn lots of things. Okay, brushes से लेके, okay, in very much more detailing. And print and pattern development, this is another. This is a complete package for 12-week course. Okay, you can decide a complete package or else you can decide only Illustrator or Photoshop. Okay, सब कुछ. तो आप मुझे बोलिए कि किसी को इंटरेस्ट है, you can ping me separately. All right. Now, if you want to see Photoshop work, आप देखो यहाँ पे these are the detailing work what you will be learning it like this. This is the complete brushes, okay, which is on Photoshop. इतना detailing आप सीखोगे करना, okay, in the advanced. So those who are interested, let me know, ping me separately, privately, okay. I don't want to spend more time in this, okay, which if you are interested, just let me know. ठीक है? Those who have already joined, आप लोगों को नहीं बोल रही हूँ, आप लोगों को already ये है, okay, so don't worry. All right, guys. Now, OnePlus, जो भी जिनको भी interested है, please ping me separately. So I can send you the fees details and everything for the single packages also and for the complete package as well. ठीक है? All right, and I'm sending the video right away. If you have any doubts, अभी आपको कुछ questions पूछना है, आप मुझे पूछ सकते हैं. Anybody has any questions? Any questions related to Photoshop, Illustrator? If there is anything which you want to know, you can ask me. No? Everything is clear? Okay, so I hope you liked the session. How many people have liked the session? ये 2 घंटे का session, 2 घंटा, it's it's a very in-depth session what we have done today. Okay. Yes. So I want you to take the advantage of this session, whatever the session which I have given, which is a free session. Okay. And I want you all to take the advantage and complete the assignment. मुझे बहुत खुशी होगा taking, like, the people who have taken this advantage of attending this masterclass, the 2 hours masterclass, तो आपका कुछ output निकलता है उसमें, तब मुझे खुशी होगी. Okay. And I want to see that output from you people, guys. So just watch the video again, complete the assignment, post it on the WhatsApp group, and I'll be much, much, much happier than anything else in this world when I see the output from the students. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody, for attending this session. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye, guys.